Okay. Hi, guys. I hope you guys can find this. I'm so sorry. I don't know what happened to the other chat. So I hope you guys can join me here. Um, Hi. So sorry. Oh, thank you for following me here, guys. I don't know what happened to the other chat. It caught off, and then I um couldn't reopen it, and it was crazy. Dear Nicole, I still have two spots open for the mini healing. If you want to receive the mini healing today, I have two spots. Hi, everybody. Okay, so I hope this will work better. Um, Let me know if anything happens. I'll be checking on the chat box. So anyway, as I was saying, um, talking about the eclipse energies and everything that we have been going through lately, it's been tough. It's been intense, but it's also been a time to, um, come back to ourselves and come back to the things that really matter. So I think for many of us, thank you, dear Sacred Journey. So for many of us, Christmas and by the way, happy Christmas to everybody. This time is a time of seeing family, of being with people that perhaps we don't really hang out with the rest of the year. And it's a lot about community, but I feel like this time around, um, through everything that we have been processing energetically, we are really kind of forced to look inward, to go deep inside, and to really see and find out what is important for me. What is my priority in life? What is the thing that brings me peace? What are the things that bring me love? Where is it that I want to be? And of course, in that, it has also a lot to do with, um, you know, the twin flame journey, where we are as divine feminines, as divine masculines, which is what I was talking about before my other chat collapsed. Um, we're doing a tremendous amount of work, and we are healing a lot. We're clearing a lot. There's still, of course, more to come, but like I said before, it's like we are coming to a place where collectively we are reaching a point of no return. We're reaching a point of a higher vibration. We are reaching a point where we can start to build off, on another energy, on an energy of self love, of self nurturance, of self care, an energy where we are not overextending anymore, where we are not overgiving anymore, where we're not being the victims or being abusers or being abused. All these dynamics, especially between the feminine and masculine energy, are things that we have been going through, are things that we have been healing in our bodies, in our minds, and emotionally as well. So I have felt that there has been a big emotional release. Um, and I feel like for the ones of you who have this feeling or who have always been a little bit more sensitive, the ones of you who have always kind of felt like you didn't really belong here, or perhaps felt alone at different times, in your lives. I feel like it's coming to a place where we are going to start to connect with, um, our true community, where we're going to start to connect more with our galactic families, um, with the part of us that perhaps we were told that we didn't have or that wasn't allowed to be here. All those parts of you that are, let's say, magical, or all those parts of you that have been unique, all those parts of you that perhaps you even saw uh, as a defect, as something that wasn't positive. I feel like we're going inward to really see and discover all these unique aspects of us and how they actually make us who we are, and how that part of us is so beautiful and it's part of our light, and it's part of what we're here to share. Hi, Anthony. Hi, everyone. Okay, great, Nicole. I will. Okay, so the last 2 spots are taken by Louise and Nicole. I'll put you also on the list. Well, I'll have you on the list. So I'm glad you guys could join. So anyway, I think this is something that we have been seeing, and we are also going to feel more. Hi, Alisia. Welcome back, everybody. Hi, Danny. Welcome back. So sorry the other chat collapsed. um, so this is a moment of preparation. It's a moment of self-care, of, really resting, because we are like rebooting everything. Oh, you're so welcome. Blood Red Unicorn, you're so welcome. I'm actually planning to do a new meditation very soon for twin flames, and one especially for divine feminines. And I'm just waiting for the new microphone, well, my first microphone to come in. And I am so excited about that. It's like the Christmas present for me. So anyway, for twin flames, it has been, all of 2019 was a very, very, how could I say it, profound year of change. And, it was like a roller coaster, ups and downs and ups and downs, and going deep down to do the work, and then resurrecting and going deep down and resurrecting again. So I think this was part of the preparation for, everything that will come 2020. Of course, for many, there's a lot of talking about union, and I feel that as well. I feel a lot of energy of union, and I feel like these roller coaster energies have been preparing us for the times of union, of full scope union, and also, let's say, the new level of roller coasters that we will be having in union, or in this contact with the counterpart, and also coming closer together, because this is something that also happens sometimes if you have been twins and you have been in separation for a while. When the moment comes of really making contact again, it's like a part of us is like, yes, I want union, I want union, I want union. But a part of us is suddenly like, oh my God, union is here. And we pull back, or we're like scared, like, this is everything I wanted for a long time. And now that it's here, I'm super scared. So part of what we are doing, or what we were doing in 2019, in my opinion, was preparing for this through these ups and downs, is preparing to establish contact more and more and more. And this also means, and it can also be comparable to your healing journey. When we start in the healing journey, the ups and downs are so big. When we start to see things, when we start to perceive energy, the changes are perhaps very, very intense, but then they disappear. Like, oh my God, I saw an aura and it was blue. And then, you can spend 2 more months and you don't see anything. Or you have this amazing contact with the twin flame, and then 3 months and you don't see anything. And so sometimes, the spiritual journey it comes in waves, and it comes in a way that we are able to integrate. So that's why we have these ups and downs. When it's up, we receive, and when it's down, we integrate. So yes, sacred journey, we're starting to establish more contact, and this means also more contact with our twin flame, but this also means more contact with our families of light, with who we are as a light being. So you don't have to know, like, what kind of starseed am I? What kind, am I Lemurian? Do I have this? Do I have that? That's really beautiful, if you like to investigate in those things. But, all of us who are here, everyone has a bit of everything. So you all have a bit Lemurian, you have a bit of Atlantis, you have a bit of, the Arcturians, you have a bit of, you have your earthly shamanic lineage, you have your galactic shamanic lineage, you have your families of origin. And one of the things that I have been practicing and that I want to share with you, that has been very nurturing for me, is to establish contact with my family of light. So, Anthony, you're funny. So, our families of light, they are a part of us, of course. We can contact them through inner work, through meditation, through simply establishing this contact to that part of us. But we can start to see and to feel into our multidimensionality and go bigger and start to see, okay, who am I connected with? Are these energies that I feel around me, are these part of my energetic field? If so, yes, okay, then they're part of my galactic family. They're part of my family of light. So if you can start to, perhaps expand a little bit on that, perhaps discover inside of you what you are really drawn to, what you're connected to, because we are receiving a lot of help from the other side. And the other side means our families of light, our galactic families, but also the angelic realms. They are very, very present here. And it's also like a time where they are able to be more in contact with us than any time before. So, oh, that's wonderful, Sacred Journey. So it's a very good time right now, especially, the winter time until January and February. If you can practice, it will help you and it will assist you when you need help, when you need comfort, when you need help processing all of this, to call on your angelic family, to call in your galactic family, to call in those higher aspects of you and to really bring them into your body, to really make them part of your everyday life. Because the more you do that, the more you establish that contact. It's the same, the same process that we do with the twin flame. And doing this, calling in your galactic family, calling in the angels, this will actually help you to learn how to establish more contact with your twin flame as well, whether you know them or not, whether you know who they are or not. It's just an energetic thing. It's like learning how to use your energy, learning how to communicate through your energy with parts of you that are in higher dimensions. So this is part of the Rainbow Bridge prophecy as well. This is part of what the Rainbow Bridge actually symbolizes, which is the part of us that can communicate to the higher dimensions and can get information from the higher dimensions and bring it back into the body and anchor it. So there's always a back and forward in the rainbow bridge, and there's always a communication that you send out to your galactic family, and they will always respond with a communication back. And the same thing with the angelics, and the same thing with your higher self. When you send the communication to your higher self, you will receive something back. So the more you do this, the more you practice this, the easier it becomes, and the easier it is for you to develop that skill in communicating. And the more you develop your intuition, and the more you can, feel supported in times of need. So one of the core issues that we have, and it's something that always comes up in the twin flame dynamic, is the part of us that feels alone. The part of us, hi Salome, welcome. The part of us that feels alone, the part of us that, feels separated from God, the part of us that perhaps suffered a lot during childhood or felt different, or, the part of us that maybe we don't feel like we actually fit in. Because for almost all the light workers that I know, and all the, the people who are sensitive, who are in a spiritual journey, for most of them, they didn't get to the spiritual journey like just because, there were some harsh situations, or there were some, difficulties that make them actually be open enough to go into a journey like this. So one of the core things that we have, one of the core wounds that we have as a human when we come into this body, is the separation of the soul, and that part of us that feels alone, and that feels like it needs something or someone to complete them, or to feel complete, or to feel loved. And this is what we are right now. This is part of what we are transmuting collectively. We're transmuting the whole illusion of separation, and all the stories that we were told and that we told ourselves about how we are not complete, or that we need someone else or something else in order to be whole. So this is something that has been used throughout history and through humanity. This was the first thing that they used, in church and religion, in order to manipulate people, because, they made people think that they weren't whole, that they weren't God, that they were separated from God, and that the only way to receive mercy from this God was by doing certain things, So the union was compromised. The union was always, manipulated, and there was always something that the human had to do in order to achieve this union. And this is what was used in many ways, and what is still used in many ways, the separation of the human from the God, or the illusion of that separation. This is why when we talk about twin flames, we say there is no separation, there is only union. But it's one thing to say it, and it's another thing to really know what it means and where it's coming from. Because it's not just that you are in union with your twin flame, but it's that we are all part of the same energy, and we are all in union with everything all the time. Yes. Yes, Angel. I always felt the need to go home. Yes, and this is something that I have been feeling, especially in these days, that is coming very strongly. That wish to be home, that wish to return home to the family of light, to the people who really know who you are, to, the part of you, or the beings that have seen you in your worst moments, that have been with you in your worst in the most hurtful moments in your life, when you needed the most help, there has always been a witness to that. Even if you were alone, God has always been the witness of your life, of every moment. Every single second of your life has been witnessed by love. So I hope that you can, breathe that in. I'm feeling the energy, and I'm feeling a lot of feeling to cry. But I think this is a message that a lot of you need to hear, that love and God have always been the witness of your lives. Since the moment you were born, everything that you have done or haven't done, everywhere you were, everything, every experience, every adventure you had, every, disaster you encountered, every good thing, there was always love witnessing that. There was always God witnessing that. There were always your angels witnessing that and living that with you. Okay? So this is a moment in time when we are starting to realize that we are not alone, that we have never been alone, and that, now more than ever, we're going to start to be able to connect and to make this contact with the part of us that, that holds the connection to everything, which is the divine part of us. So the more we go inward and the more we heal, healing is just the process that enables you to really let that divine part of you take over, to let that divine part, start to grow in your body. Yes, my dear James, I know. We all go through that. I have felt that so many times in my life as well. But there was a reason for it. There's always a reason for the things that we live. And, now we're coming to a place where we're starting to realize that it was actually not that we were alone. It was actually, something that we needed to experience in order to be able to come into a new awareness of who we are. Okay. Yes. And then we go up and we go up, and there comes a time where that feeling of being alone, it starts to become a feeling of being in peace with everything. Okay, so we're starting to transform the part of us that longs for something outside of itself, or for something around itself. And we're starting to build that companionship. We're starting to build that support system. We're starting to build that love from the inside. And when we are building love, when we give our foundation to love, or we put love in the first place, everything that grows from there feels nurtured and is taken care of. And the people that are meant to come in, they will come into our lives. The things that are meant to happen will happen. But the foundation that we set is what puts the color of everything, and we actually see, and we actually come to the realization that we are okay, that we are okay, and that we will be okay, and that there is a far more deeper reason for everything that happened to us, for feeling those feelings that we knew before. And we start to come into the realization of why that was. And usually the answer is, it was because that was helping us to be a better server of that unconditional love, to become the servant of that love, to become the voice of that love, to become that love, the love itself, to become the companionship itself, to learn how to be there for other people, to learn how to, take the loneliness out of someone, or to lighten up a day, to lighten up, that load. When we start to give outwardly what we are wanting to receive, we become the transmuters. We become the divine alchemy, and we become the messengers of God. Because we are here, there's a beautiful prayer of St. Francis of Assisi, where he says, may I want to love more than to be loved, right? And may I want to heal more than to be healed. Because when we are in that state of mind, when we, coming from a foundation of love, but when we are able to also understand that whatever we are living, we are also able to change. We're also able to co-create. So if we are feeling a lack of love, or we are feeling a lack of company, perhaps we can do that and offer that to other people, to other things around us. And in that action of giving that, we also receive, and we receive much more than we actually expected. So this is also another, way of dealing with this, and it's also part of the road. Exactly, Salome. And it's part of what we are here for. When we are very sensitive, we tend to have this, and also, especially also in the twin flame journey, we tend to feel like the victims, This is a bit another subject, but there's a lot of, feeling like I'm the victim of this, or, I am the victim of this twin flame journey. I'm the victim of this other person. But right now we are trying to go into the sovereignty. We are going into the part of us that knows that nothing can happen to the light. The light is inalterable. You cannot, even if you put 1,000 things on the light will still shine. So this is what we are learning. We're learning to see ourselves as the light, and we are learning to be the light, to shine the light. I know I say this all the time, but yes, we are responsible for our own life, and the more sovereign we become, the more we can be in this energy, which is, of course, it's not always easy, and we can go back and forth, but the more we can be there and support each other in being there, and support ourselves in being there, really listening to us, listening to our bodies, listening to what we need, treating the inner child. If you haven't talked to your inner child, if you haven't really asked, and especially the divine masculines here, if you haven't had, conversations with your inner child, if you haven't, asked, how are you feeling, and perhaps even gone to the past a little bit to heal those wounds, this could be a very good time to do that. To always take into consideration your inner child, because that also awakens the divine feminine in you, the part of you that is nurturing, and the part of you that can feed you, that can feed your soul. And this is very important for the divine masculines, that they learn how to self-nurture, so that, they can be and feel also complete, and they are not always looking for that nurturance from the divine feminine. And for the divine feminine, there's also a part where we need to learn how to really harness our masculine energies to protect ourselves, to really learn how to keep ourselves out of harm, how to keep ourselves out of criticism, how to keep ourselves out of self-criticism, especially because this is one of the things that are the most hurtful for our feminine energy. And these are the things that really hurt the goddess. When we criticize ourselves, when we criticize our bodies, when we, think we should be doing more than we are. So this is also a part for divine feminines that I encourage you to, bring up your masculine energy and protect the feminine, protect your inner child. Be the father that says, she just wants to play and she's beautiful and she's my princess. I'm going to take care of her. Learn how to be that for you. And this is part of letting go of the old feminine and the dark feminine structures, which is kind of, like the mother that criticizes everything that you do or say. And, these energies are the ones that we are transmuting. And for the masculine, it's about, transmuting the dark father energy, the part that, the father that says you are not supposed to cry, or the father that doesn't know how to emotionally bond with a child, the father that is absent, the father that is always gone, or even the father that is, abusive. So we have to learn how to heal these things in ourselves, like the archetypes of this. I mean, I just presented a couple, but we all have different flavors of this. You probably know what your experience was with these feminine and masculine archetypes, but it's always good as twin flames to revise that and to perhaps go a layer deeper and say, okay, I healed this and this, but perhaps I'm still afraid of losing, or I'm still afraid of losing my twin flame, or I'm afraid of not having a twin flame, or I'm afraid of being vulnerable, of expressing my emotions, and I am afraid of being who I truly am, because what if I am judged? And so all these things are things that may be coming up, and especially through the family dynamics, especially in this time. So if you feel like you have been like reverting, or that you have been taking a couple of steps back in that regard, don't worry about it, because it's the final cleansing. It's the cleansing of an era. It's a cleansing of at least the last 10 years of your life. So that is very, very powerful, and it's very important. We are closing out these timelines of the last 10 years, or for some the last 20, for some the last 35, but especially I feel this cycle of 10 years. So you can think about who you were 10 years ago, where you were, what you were doing, what fears were there, what were your insecurities then, what were you going through, and see now who you are as opposed to that, who you have become. How much love do you have now? How much has your love grown, your self-esteem, your self-worth? How much more do you know about yourself? How much more do you understand who you are? How much more do you know about your mission? These things are good things to think about right now and to let go. So one of the exercises that I wanted to share with you today, it's very simple, but it has been very helpful for me, and I think it will assist you to, when we're thinking about something and we're trying to resolve things from, our head or our emotions, or, our bodies, even our physical bodies. If any of you have been dealing with any kind of illness, sometimes we try to deal with things energetically in bodies that perhaps are not the most optimal for us to solve that. So what I have been practicing lately is to, bring that energy, whatever energy you feel that is perhaps in your mind, if you're thinking too much, if there's anxiety, if there is doubt, if there is anything of that kind, to bring that energy up while you breathe in, bringing it up, 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 and giving it to your higher self, into the mind body of your higher self. So instead of dealing it with your mind, with your human mind, you bring up all of that energy through your central channels. You can just envision this or imagine it like you're a stream of light. You bring that energy up, 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 and it vanishes where your higher self is. So what we do is we bring all of these entanglements or all of this conflict or all of this energy that perhaps is causing conflict in our 3D because we don't have the tools or we don't have the capacity or we don't have the energy to handle it right now. Then we bring it up to the higher self, to the higher dimensions. And in those higher dimensions, that energy is so small and it's so it's so easy to process. It's so easy to digest. It's so easy to sort out. It's so easy to have the bigger perspective. So instead of resolving everything from the human perspective or trying to resolve it here, we bring energy up and we resolve it in that higher dimension. We let our higher self take care of it. So you can see your higher self or you can see God. You can also bring this up and say, God, I give you all of this. Please, handle this. But it's even more empowering if it's your higher self because it's the part of you that is more connected. So why don't we try it together? Let's give it a shot. I will guide you. I'm just drinking a bit of water here. So if you want, we can just all close our eyes and breathe in deeply. And one more time. Breathing all the way into the belly button. Okay. Okay, we're going to connect to your stream of light, your river of light. You can see all your light channel connecting you from God all the way down to Mother Earth. This beautiful column of light or river of light. Okay. Well, let's just focus on wherever you feel like there is a lot of energy. If you have been overthinking, overfeeling, if there's any disease in your body, if there's anywhere where you feel like an excess amount of energy, uncomfortable, anything, anxiety, worry, pain, anything. Let's just localize it, see where it is and what body. Okay, see your stream of light. And we're going to breathe in. And we're going to lift, 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 lift. Lift all of these worries. Lift them up more, breathing in. And we're going to bring them up to our higher selves. You can envision yourself just giving this to your higher self. Or just seeing this energy going up this stream of light. And when it touches your higher self, the higher dimensions, it vanishes. And it spreads and it gets handled directly, perfectly, divinely. And it gets processed immediately. Okay, one more time. Breathing in, bringing up, 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 all this energy up into your higher self. Good, releasing it into the higher self. You can even say, higher self, please deal with this energy. Bring me the solutions, deal with this energy in the most perfect divine way for my highest good, my highest evolution, the highest evolution of all. Or you can just visualize, you don't have to say anything. So let's do it one more time. Wherever it is, just breathing in. Any concerns, bringing it up, 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 up. And reaching it up to your higher self. And letting that, the higher dimensions, God, your higher self, deal with this in the highest capacity, in the fullest divine capacity. Okay, and breathing that in. Lifting it up into the higher self. Te ramakia bakai donoma una mahayata bakara nahayanataya bakai shoranundo nunumahaya nakai ramaha kurunu darana shiabaha diana damahai namarakuna yamahai dono oko dono. And letting it go. Completely letting it go. You don't have to take care of it anymore. You don't have to think about it. It's gone. It's dealt with. It's done. And so it is. Okay, guys, how are you feeling? Breathing in deeply. Oh, great. Great, James. Oh, I'm with you, with my heart. I'm sending you all so much love and healing and happiness. And I also felt a lot of things in the ears, around the ears. So, just be very mindful of what you hear, what you pay attention to, the things that you say to yourself or that others say to you. Sometimes families have a certain ideas of who we are because they saw us growing up or whatever. So, stand in your truth, stand in your light. Oh, I'm so glad, guys. Stand in your love and know that it doesn't matter what anybody else feels like. It doesn't matter what anybody else thinks about you. It matters what you think about you. Oh, James. Well, dear James, this is also a good, you can also do this exercise and for all of you. And, instead of giving, these things that are yours, you can give to your higher self, but you can also do the same exercise, but when you lift up all this energy, you can also set the intention to send it to the people that it corresponds, to send this energy to the original source, transformed and transmuted. So giving back to the people what is not yours, because, energetically, 80% of the things that we think are our challenges are actually not ours. They're actually from other people. So we need to learn how to give these things, these challenges, these energies back to the people so that they have a chance to process it as well. So I think this would be a great exercise to do every day if you can. And, apart from giving this to your higher self, perhaps 3 times, doing 3 times of bringing all this energy up and giving it back to the people who it is originally coming from. And especially if you're light workers, empaths, and anything like that. Okay. Why don't we try a round of this just to do it all together? To give back these energies that aren't ours, these challenges that aren't ours, and bring them back to the people who they are, where they are meant to be. So that they're not, in our fields, but that we are able to process our energy. That's the only thing that we need to process right now and ever. We don't need to process our twin flames problems. We don't need to process our families' situations, anything like that. We need to be able to process our own energy. So if you are someone who tends to carry things from other people, which we all do, this is a good thing. So let's try this one time, okay? To just give back all the challenging energy, all the things that we are unconsciously processing for other people, because we may be processing disease, pain, grief, loss. We may be processing insecurities. We may be processing their own, negative thinking. We may be processing whatever we feel as negative coming from someone else. We as empaths and as light workers, we have the ability to bring it into our field and process it. But that doesn't mean that we are actually capable to do that, and it doesn't mean that we should do it. It just means that we are very empathic and we tend to do that, perhaps even as a coping mechanism since we were growing up. But now is the time that we become sovereign, we become whole, and we let people be sovereign and whole. That means that each one of us process our own things, okay? So let's give all the things back that aren't ours, okay? Okay, so let's breathe in. Okay, breathing deeply. And bring up, up, up all the energy, feeling a lot in the heart and in the back, in your backs. Bring up, up, up all the energy that is not yours, all the challenges, everything that does not correspond to you, all energy that is not yours. Bring it up, 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 and returning it into the original source. Bring it back to its source, to its original source, completely healed and transformed now. Detaching completely from anything and all that does not correspond to your energies. Okay, one more time, lifting up from the spine, from the head. Bring it up, 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 up to the higher dimensions, to God, and bring it back to its original source. All of these energies, that they go back to their rightful owner, completely transmuted, transformed by the grace of God now. Shema bakatiano yanahara rabaya rakadrana turutoshotra mekiana. And one more time, all these entanglements, all this worry about other people, situations, about other people's conflicts, even from TV, even the things we absorb through media, through worrying, through feeling guilty for other people. Just bring it up, 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 up into God, divine alchemy, and giving it back to its original source. Bring it back completely transmuted, transformed to its original and rightful owner now, by the grace of God. And releasing all attachment to these energies that are not ours, that are not yours, releasing all false sense of responsibility, false sense of guilt, any shame, heroism, all of these things, anything and all that is not of the light. Okay, and opening the heart, allowing to soothe the heart, to fill up all the spaces with light, with divine love, divine wisdom and joy, completion. We are the one. You are the one. And so it is. Okay, loves. I hope you guys are feeling well. Come back slowly, breathing in deeply. Okay. So that was powerful. I felt a love release from many of you. And it's very important. The less baggage we have, the better. And the easier we're able to actually transform the energy that we are meant to transform, which is our own energy. Okay. Okay, dear. So I will start, we will go into the mini healings now. And I just wanted to invite before, because some of you may leave, but I wanted to invite all the Divine Feminines here present to the Divine Feminine Retreat that I will be doing in April here in Mexico, in the coast, in the ocean. So, well, at the beach. We will be doing a 1 week retreat, and we'll be doing a lot of very deep healing, transformative work, and restoring the goddess. For those of you who want to call in union, want to call in the twin flame, who want to, we're going to do self-marriage rituals, and we're going to really bring in this, this template of union through the goddess. To be able to serve better, to be able to assist others too, and to be able to walk through this earth as the Divine Feminines with the templates. So it's going to be a very nice opportunity. We're going to do a lot of beautiful, magical work. So we still have some spots open for that, and you can see about that in my website under Book Online if you're interested. Okay, you can let me know, and you can also write me an email if you have any questions. So I will also be doing the love ceremony. I'm not really sure what date, because I was waiting for guidance on the day, but I will post it again, because for the first love ceremony, the link wasn't working, and then I got the message that it wasn't time. So I'm waiting for the right day, but this is for Divine Feminines and Divine Masculines. It will be next week. So I will put some of the details on the community page, and I will let you know if you guys want to join me there. Okay. Yes, I'm feeling so connected to all of you too. Okay. So we're going to dive into the mini healings now. For those of you who haven't been here, after these collective talks, I do mini healings where I look into the energy of you and your twin flame, or only you, depending on what you want me to address, and this is made on a $20 donation. So if you want to be part of it next Saturday, you can do that. Or yes, because for now we already have all spots taken. So, oh, you're so welcome, James. And let me know how it goes. I will pray for you, okay? And yes, I think it's a very important time to be together, to, send each other this support, just to be here. Because, we're not alone. We're all here now, connected in different parts of the world. And, this is a beautiful thing that we're creating. Oh, Anthony, I send you much love. Thank you for being here. Thank you, Divine Twin. Okay, so let me see. Who is first? Okay, first one on the list is Benita C. I'm not sure if she's here in the house. Benita C, are you here? I'm just going to check real quick if she sent me an email with her question. Oh, and also if you have any general questions of Twin Flames, you can also ask them in the chat box. I won't go into personal questions, but if you have any general question, anything that is important, or that you feel that is important, you can also ask that, and I will try to answer it to the best that I can. Hi, Jeremy. Hi, Hannah. Hi, Gail. How are you? I'm so glad you guys say hi, because I cannot see who's actually in the chat. So only if you write to me, I know who's here. Okay, so I don't know if Benita C is here. I think she's not. But I think this is a twin flame question, so I will just go and do the healing for her. So for those of you who haven't been here, when I do the personal healings, this can also be applied to you and your twin. Usually they are synchronistic, so when I say, the divine feminine and the divine masculine, you can apply it for you if it resonates, and if it, fits also your situation, you can receive this healing too while I do the healing for someone else, okay? So let's see what I get with Benita. Okay, Benita C. Okay, so what I'm getting with you, Benita, is I'm seeing I think this is a past lifetime where your twin flame, okay, perhaps I think he had an accident or something where he, okay. Oh, thank you, James, so much for your donation. I really appreciate that. Thank you. And I hope you stay well, okay? And I hope you come to the love ceremony. We're going to do a lot of healing there about love. Okay. So what I'm seeing, Benita, is that I don't know if he's asleep, or in another lifetime, it was he was asleep, or he had some kind of accident where he was in bed a lot all the time, and you had to take care of him. of your twin. Okay. And I feel a lot of heartbreak from that. So, okay, let me just ask, how does this actually apply for this lifetime? Yeah, so it's like, I feel like he's asleep, like you are the awakened twin and he's asleep. But we're going to ask that whatever, we're going to do healing for that lifetime. Okay, so we're going to call in your higher self, the higher self of your twin. We're going to ask Mother Mary to go into your heart, in your twin's heart, to heal the heartbreak, heal all the pain of losing the other, that past lifetime. And releasing also from the masculine side any curses, any diseases, anything that he has taken on from his family lineage, from the tree, especially through his father's side. There's a lot of heartbreak, war. I don't know where he's from, but there's like a lot of war there. Okay, that's clearing beautifully. Okay, we're going to ask that you're also healed from that impression, because it's like a gray fog. So we're going to lift this fog of that lifetime and bring you back into the present moment, both of you. And to bring in the realization that you're both awake here. And they're showing me a clock, so it's like everything will happen when it has to happen. This is divine timing. Okay, they're saying for you to have patience. Okay, we're going to clear the base of the heart, both heart chakras, present and past. Okay, and bring in more union, sweeping any negative energies around you, around your union, around the family members. This Romeo and Juliet template, releasing that. Okay. Bringing in golden light. And so it is. Okay, Benita, I hope that helped. And let me know how you're doing. Okay, so next up is Alisia. Alisia, are you there? Do you want me to do something specific or just general? Let me know. I don't know if Alisia is still here. Perhaps she left. Okay, so I will just do what comes up. Okay, so let me just tune in. Okay, so I'm feeling to bring in a lot of green energy. Emerald green all around you, especially around the head, the mind. Oh, yeah, a lot of thinking, a lot of... Okay, so let's just bring in green energy to help you process, to bring in comfort, to bring in solace, nurturance. And we're going to ask that all of your channels are cleared to release, connecting to Mother Earth. Okay, releasing any energy that was clogged, anything that was staying inside the body for too long. Okay, and opening up the higher channels. Okay, bring in the divine feminine energy through the ruby red, and bring in the divine masculine energy through the blue. So this is a lot of divine alchemy happening within you. A divine marriage of aspects. Okay. We're going to go into the base chakra and release any fears of scarcity, of worry, of money, of survival, food. Sharambai anakora rahai ranamanahai. Bring in golden light to the base chakra. And releasing any old fears from any and all lifetimes, total space, time, and dimension, past, present, future. Okay, I feel to fortify your feminine energy. It's bringing in a golden armor. Okay, bringing a golden armor of light. This is like to strengthen your love capacity, but also to find that balance between protecting yourself and putting yourself first, and also giving. Because I feel like you go a lot to the outside to give. And they're saying, have this armor of protection, this golden, this is the goddess energy. Bring in the goddess and bring in that nurturance energy, and make sure that you're always nurturing your heart first, your love, that you're always looking for your well-being first, instead of sacrificing for other people, and especially for your twin. Sharamaya Nakotaraho. Okay, releasing from the heart a lot of pain. Okay, bring in new energies, new calibrations, and upgrading your capacity to receive love, to be nurtured, to be provided, to let the other one make the contact, to let the twin approach you. And trusting. Okay, so it is. Okay. Oh, there you are, Alisia. I hope this helped. Okay, so next up is Rachel J. Okay. So I don't know if Rachel is here. Rachel, are you here? Are you live? Let me see. Okay. Oh, hi, Rachel. There you are. Hi, Ethan. Welcome. Okay, Rachel. So, do you want me to do something specific? Okay, healing for me and my twin. Okay. You're welcome, Alisia. I hope this helps. Okay. So, I'm seeing you a lot stronger, Alisia. It's like you're building up your. I saw you with this golden armor. So, it's like building up your confidence, your love, your goddess energy. And this is something that we all have to do as divine feminines to really, step to the plate as with our full power, with our full capacity. Um, there is little space to be shy or to be coy, and for some of us who were shy or who had this shy, it's like we need to go out of that and grow really into the goddess energy. Okay, so let me tune into you, Rachel. Okay, so I feel like this is okay, this kind of ties into what we were saying. So I'm seeing, I could help you or to assist you with communication with your twin flame. I don't know if you guys are in contact or not, but it seems like there are some truths that need to be spoken. And especially for you, I'm feeling, dear Rachel. So I don't know if this is possible for you, like to express, whatever you feel like you need to say, because I feel like there's this need for expression. But perhaps if you're not able to do it physically, you can do it perhaps writing a letter, and writing a letter and then burning it. But to really express all these core, like all these things that are coming from your heart. Because I feel like there is a deep need for expression of that truth. And even just the act of expressing it can be quite powerful and alchemical for you and your connection. Okay, so let me see. Sharambayanako itaranahaya namahaya tarana uyam karanoyanata. Okay. So I don't know where your twin is, but I feel like he's. I don't know if you guys are like in different places, but it feels like he's dealing with some stuff, and he's very focused on that. Like you're facing in different opposite directions. He's looking one way, you're looking the other way. But this is like important for both of you to do. So let me see. They're saying that it's a part of a life lesson. Like I don't know if you guys are young, but it feels like it's part of this life lesson or part of what you need. Both of you need to deal with time-wise because of the age that you're in or the period in time that you're in. So let me see. Okay, so we're going to bring Archangel Michael and Archangel Faith in to start to work on both of you, your feminine and masculine energies. Okay, to alchemize, to bring in healing for both. I feel like your twin needs a lot of healing. Okay. And bringing a lot of clarity in for both to start to expand your horizons so that you are not only looking one way, but you have the whole spectrum. This feels good. So breathe that in. This expansive light that starts to open and expand your perspective. So you can look around, and your twin can look around. Okayana Shorana Tarana Haraya Karana. Okay, and there you're able to see each other more. That's better. Okay, we're going to heal and clear any energies from outside sources, activating these infinity, the spiral, and bringing in golden energy and green energy into your connection so you can continue to expand your vision. Okay, and the energy of union. Okay, and anchoring both of you into the earth. And so it is. Okay. I hope that helped you, Rachel. Okay. Okay. You're welcome, Alisia. So let me see. Next up is Rose. Rose E. I don't know if you're here. Oh, you're welcome, Rachel. I hope that helped. Okay. Rose, are you here live? Yes, it felt like something very important, Rachel. Okay. Let me see if I have anything from Rose. Okay. Oh, hi, Rose. Do you want me to do something specific, or let me just answer Ethan. Hi, Ethan. Okay, so I think you're new here. So what the way it works is that I don't go into personal readings unless you do like a 2020 donation, and then I do a mini healing for you and your situation. But if you have any questions about twin flame that are general, I will gladly answer them. But right now the floor is for all the ones who did book a mini healing, so that's why I answer their questions. And there's like a list, but you can see in my other stream, because I had to restart this, there are the instructions there for the next time. But if you have any general questions, I'll be happy to answer them. Okay, perfect. Okay, dear Rose, do you have anything specific, or do you want me just to see what comes up? Okay, great. So let's just start to breathe in, Rose. If you can, just close your eyes. Okay. Um, so we're going to call in Maitreya, and I'm seeing these hands like this Buddhic nature. So I don't know if you have been in, I don't know if this is India, but it seems like, a place where Buddha, these hands are very important. So we're just opening up through the heart. Okay. Through the Buddhic mind, the presence. Okay, so I'm feeling a very like spiritual energy from you, Rose. Like it's you're an important part of your journey. And there's a lot about understanding and receiving, learning how to receive. And I don't know if you have done anything like healing or things like that, but perhaps it would be good to, if you feel called to heal or to do something with placing hands, perhaps that would be something nice. Or if you feel called to go on a retreat, and I think this is Asia, or to an ashram or something like that. I think that would be really good. Okay, so let me see where your twin is. Okay, so I'm feeling that the twin is a little bit over there doing his thing. I feel like they show me him kind of hiding behind a mountain. Um, so that's kind of funny. Okay, so we're going to activate through his heart and his higher self, through your heart and your higher self, anchoring, connecting to God, especially connecting him to God's source energy and to the Divine Mother. I don't know if he's sad or going through a depression or something like that, or just like a little bit of sadness, I feel. So I'm going to bring in some healing energy for that. Okay, I'm starting to see how you start like opening up your heart and sending him healing energy. We're going to connect you to the lands as well, and to the water energies, to start to heal your emotional bodies and purify. I don't know if these have been emotional times for you, but it feels like there's a lot of emotional release. And this is good. Like they're saying, it's good that you do this emotional release by yourself without, connecting your energy too much to him while you transmute this. Because I feel like you both are going through things, and there's a reason why you are, perhaps not in union or together. So just going to release. Okay, and we're going to start to activate the golden arcs. So you start to communicate from your higher self to his higher self. That if you wish to communicate, if you wish to send healing, if you wish to do anything like that, instead of doing it in a regular way, that you always watch to first connect to your higher self, and from the higher self, you send that energy to his higher self. So connecting at the higher self level, at the golden level, they're saying, with golden energy always. Because sometimes when we try to connect from the human level or thinking about the person too much or anchoring to their energies, this can feel quite invasive, and it actually causes the opposite effect. It causes the person to pull away because they feel that energetic impact. Okay, so we're going to establish the connection between you through the gold. Shambaya Kadrano Kuyanaha Mahayana Tarana Tarana Tarana. Okay, and I'm going into the earth. Okay, and they're also clearing your thoughts. Like, sometimes we think like, oh, when we think about our twin flame and he did this and he did that, but it's like purifying your thoughts and letting it go. And they're putting the infinity symbol in your third eye, in your twin's third eye. Okay, this brings you closer. Okay, sealing up in white light. And so it is. Okay, Rose, I hope that helped. You can slowly start to breathe in. Still receiving. Perceive as long as you want. Okay, let me see. Okay, next up is Tiffany. Hi, Tiffany. Okay, I'm looking for healing for my twin flame connection. Thank you. Okay, this is also wonderful. Okay, dear Tiffany. So let me tune into you. Breathing in deeply, Tiffany. Okay, so I feel you're very connected to the angelic realm. I immediately see like a lot of angels around you. Okay, let me see where your twin flame is. Okay, so it seems like he's I don't know why I'm seeing him like in another part of the world, like meditating, like receiving a lot of energy. I don't know what he does, your Tiffany, your twin, but it seems like he's starting to come into mission. And this is important for him. And wherever he is in the world, he's anchoring a lot of divine energy into that part of the world. So I feel like he's very focused on that. Okay, let me see where you are. And I feel like you're also going through this like spiritual journey and understanding and learning. So we're going to bring in the energies of the of Krishna. No, we're going to bring in a Shiva and Shakti. And bring in these very powerful energies of the feminine and masculine. So you can receive the energy of the goddess. And you can receive the energy of the God to support both of you in your mission, and into the moment that it will come together, and when you will come together, when the mission will come together. So I'm feeling like mission is very important for both of you. And they're saying, coming into your truth, coming into your truth, coming into your truth. So downloading through the spirals of light into your bodies, who you truly are, what you're here to do, why you are here. And we're going to heal and clear for any false light, any entanglements of the fields, any negative impacts, influences, anything that had harnessed your union, or that could have ever harnessed this energy. Okay, big release through the field. Okay, and connecting to the heart, through the heart, through the inner child, the child of compassion, expressing the love, bringing more peace, more union, more closeness, more intimacy, more trust. Okay, and anchoring into the earth. And so it is. Okay, dear Tiffany, I hope this helped. Continue to absorb that. You're welcome, dear Tiffany. Okay. Dear Shan, you said I got a general question. Speech writing that there were dark energies trying to stop twins from uniting their light before 12/21. Is it true? You're welcome, Rose. Shan, you know, yeah, how to answer your question. You know, I don't see dark energy as like, you know, specific, like dark energy. In the end, you know, everything is energy, everything is love, everything is light. But there were some, or from my perspective, there was some like manipulation of energy through the Twin Flame Collective. But it was more like harnessing the energies of love and the energies of union, you know, and using that energy for other purposes, you know, like kind of like these energies that are not able to self-source, they kind of go to other places to look for, you know, for their energy, let's say. So more like a little bit like parasitic energies, you know, that's what I felt. But it was, for me, it has been quite a while that it was a little bit propagated through the whole Twin Flame collective, and especially through, you know, through some people, through some readers, through some energies that were basically making people codependent and manipulating people, though consciously or unconsciously. But, you know, I feel like we're all divine beings, we're all sovereign beings, and we're all as long as you are being sovereign of your energy, that's all we need to worry about, you know? Because collectively many things may happen, but right now what's important is that we learn how to be sovereign in our energies and to really be the masters of our own world. And that way we open the doors for others to also do the same. So, you know, as long as you are doing your healing, you're doing your work, and I think that's the most important thing. Okay, so I hope that answered that. Okay, so let me see. Dominica is up next. I don't know if she's here. Dominica, are you here? I'm not sure if she told me if she was going to be able to be here. Let me see. Okay. Oh, I saw. I see what she wanted. Okay. Okay, so she says she wants healing for her and her twin. So let me see, Dominica, what's coming up for you. Okay. Troyam Shorana Kadraya Hema Hema Hema. Okay, so I'm seeing a lot of like Celtic energy, Celtic symbols. I don't know where you're from, dear Dominica, but there seems to be a very deep connection. Okay, with the lands. Okay, so I feel like you're anchoring through, Glastonbury and Stonehenge portal. I don't know if you're also a healer or do healing work, but it seems like it. Let me see where your twin is. Okay, so I feel like for you, I don't know if this is okay, if this is so for you, but I feel like your twin holds more of the feminine energy and you hold more of the masculine energy. So I feel he's working a lot with the red, with the ruby red, with the feminine energy, anchoring in the feminine energy through his lineage. And I feel like you're working more with the masculine energy. And this energy of the woods, it's through the green spectrums. So let me see where you guys come together. Okay, so we're going to ask that they bring in this light lattice for both of you to ascend, to come into a new orientation. If this is meant for you, for your twin, if he accepts for his higher soul, higher self, your higher self. It seems like it's a moment of shift, of stepping up, they're saying, and going also to a deeper, to a higher level in your mission and mission work. Okay, so we're going to ask the angels to help you build the bridges, build forward the connections from your field, to establish the proper connections to the grid, to the earth. And as you do this, to reestablish the connections between you. I want to update the indigo mission, to update all indigo missions that you ever had throughout all space, time, and dimension. Oof, I'm feeling a lot of release from the throat. Okay, and from the heart as well. Diamahaika, Diamahaika, Diamahaika. Okay, we're going to ask that the flames are instilled in you and your heart. Flame of purification of the heart, of the intentions, and that it continues to grow in your field. Umahiaka danaho, umahiaka danaho, umahakianada eamahata yanaha uma tarahayana. Okay, bring in the rose energy, connecting through the heart. Bring in more union, more peace, more understanding, and more purpose into the mission. Divine guidance, divine companionship, divine love. And so it is. Okay. Okay, dear Dominica, I hope that helped. That was strong. So we're going to Rachel. Oh, I have Rachel twice here. Okay, so no, we're going to Susanne. And let me just read the comments here. Okay. Okay, says, I know you normally do twin healings, but if I want to do a healing of my genetic line specifically with the connection to my mom and dad, how possible? Oh, hi, dear Kay. So glad you're here. Yes, of course it's possible. I actually do, like, usually I do all, my personal healings, they are all about the person. So in that, I also treat the twin flame connection, or we can do specifically the twin flame session. But if you do a normal session with me, we can address whatever comes up and whatever you need at that moment. And yes, we can go into the family tree, family of origin, etc. Of course, I would be honored. Okay. And Shen says, I really appreciated the healing you're doing for how do I go about getting a separate healing from you for my twin? Okay, Rachelle. Okay, great. Shen, if you want to get a private healing with me, you can go to my website. Let me, I'll just put it here. And you can go under book online, and there I have a specific twin flame healing session, and you can book that and see what time is better for you, and we can have some time together. Okay. Great, Kay. I'm so glad. I love when you're there. Okay. Oh, so Rachelle, so sorry. Okay, Rachelle is up. So tell me, Rachelle, what can I do for you? Do you have something specific you want me to do today for you and your twin? Okay. Healing for me and twin. We are in communication and long distance relationship. Doing lots of healing the last few months, whatever you see is needed. Okay. Okay. Let me just have some water. Okay, and sorry guys if you hear any background noise. My father was telling a story to my brother, and he always loves to say it out loud. So if you catch a little bit of that, the holiday season at my house is always very crazy. Okay. So let me see, Rachelle. Breathing in deeply, we can close our eyes. Maia Hayana Makorana Yakadana Hayana. Wow, okay, I'm feeling a very powerful energy coming from you, Rachelle. It's kind of like it's a very powerful divine feminine energy. But it's also part of the wounded goddess, a part of it. So let's just go and ask for healing for the goddess. I'm seeing the phoenix energy and the butterfly. You're placing like a golden butterfly all around you, around your energy field, the symbol of resurrection. I don't know, but I feel like you have gone through very tough things, my dear Rachel. Okay, and especially in the feminine, like we're going to ask for healing from Mother Mary, Mary Magdalene, Sisterhood of the Rose, coming in to heal, clear, repair any tissues, any organs, anything around the sexual organs, anything around the divine feminine vessel, the divine feminine sacred places in the body, sacred organs, reconfiguring and adjusting to the light, freeing, liberating, protecting, sheltering, nurturing the inner child. Dhamahai koyana meharanaya kairanaya nahai 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 nahai. They're working on your third eye. They're saying you don't know how powerful you are. You're yet to find out how powerful you are, how strong you are. Okay. Let me see, where's your twin? Okay. So I'm seeing him, but somehow I'm seeing you both kind of like floating. So we're going to ask that your bodies are fully activated, you're into the biogenetics, into the human vessel, that there is transference between the light, between the higher realms, the higher dimensions, the higher channels, all the way down into Mother Earth, through the human vessel, that all the channels are repaired, reopened, connections are restarted, reset. Sharayamahai Kiana Hiana 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 Hiana. Resetting all of the crystalline structures, the crystalline grid, the crystal connections through your fields, and anchoring into the earth, releasing all fears of being here, being on this earth. It is safe for me to be here. It is safe for me to be walking on the planet. Releasing all fears from past lifetimes, past experiences as the soul. Okay, and tuning into the energies of water, filling up with this water healing energy, filling you both up. I feel like you both need to rest more, slow down the rhythm, and like take a moment to really see the beauty, to see the sunset, to be witness of the sunset, to be witness of your love, to be witness of each other, to be witness of who you have become. Okay, repairing the connections between you. Wherever there was heartbreak, doubt, treason, betrayal, anything and all. Repairing. And bring in the new energies, the new horizon, the new possibilities, the new timelines for you to see, feel, hear, and know. It is not how it used to be. It is all full of potential. And you are co-creators. And they're saying union is here now. Union is here now. Union is here now. Take your time. Take the time to enjoy. Take the time to witness. Take the time to see what is before you. Okay, sealing through the fire, through the flame, through the one flame. Okay. And I can see, Rachelle, that you can also, I don't know if you do that, but you can pray for your twin when he is in difficulty, or if you feel that he needs a little bit of help. You can perhaps just pray, but in a very, very high energy, really being mindful of your energy, and send him these prayers of love, of protection, of wisdom, whatever comes to you. And you can also pray that he connects more to his higher self, that he is more connected to Source, more connected to God, more connected to the earth. All of these things might help him as well. Okay. So I hope that helped, Rachelle. Let me know how it goes. Okay, and we have next up is Susanne. Okay, I don't know if she's here. I think she's not here. But let me see what I get from her. And Rachelle, you can continue to breathe in deeply. Hi, Susie. Oh, thank you so much for being here. By you being here, that's a lot. I hope you all can join me in the love ceremony. We will be doing a lot of healing for everybody, and we will be anchoring love, like this new vibration of love, these new, energies of love, to really anchor them, to make them palpable in our lives. Oh, I'm so glad, Rachelle. I hope it helps you. Okay. Okay, so let me see. Let me see where. Okay, Susanne. Okay, so I will try to keep a bit of a rhythm here because I think I'm going super long. Okay, so let me tap into Susanne. Susanne, when you listen to this, close your eyes. Okay, so we're going to bring in a spiral, a green spiral of light, emerald green, opening up through the lands. Okay. And we're going to connect to the Sisterhood of the Rose. Again, bring in the feminine energies all the way to the body. Bring in the assistance of Mary Magdalene. And I'm feeling to do a little bit of work with you, Susanne, to help you integrate the energies more. So we're going to connect into the ocean lines to bring in this energy of the waters, and to flush out any energy that is meant to be let go of, to release from your field, and to bring up all the energies into this is coming through the violet, all the way up into your higher self, to release and to be able to process and to integrate all of these energies better. We're going to see where your twin flame is. Okay, so I'm seeing him very confident with this energy in blue and royal blue. Okay, this is telling me a little bit he's showing you somehow energetically this road to be in your mission, to have that, encouraging you to have that, that courage, that self-confidence, that assertiveness in your field. So we're going to upgrade your inner divine masculine. And we're thanking your divine masculine for showing this energy. And at the same time, we're going to bring in a little bit of your energy of humbleness, kindness, nurturance, upgrading his divine feminine energy. So bring into balance. Okay. I'm bringing in more of the goddess energy in your field. Bring the magenta energy, the fuchsia, the pink. Okay, and working on anchoring this through the body. Also activating this this beauty, this It's funny. It's kind of like this sexy energy, but it's more like this sassy energy that's being like activated through the goddess in you. And this is a very beautiful thing. It's coming from the inner child who's like wanting to play, wanting to, it's like they're bringing me the image like when we're children, we want to dress up and like put makeup on. I don't know. It's the kind of like playfulness, that playful energy, but it's also like very like feminine energy. So we're just anchoring this. And we're going to see where we can come into contact with both of you, like your twin and you. Bring more points of contact together through the red and the blue. The red is the feminine and the blue is the masculine. Okay, anchoring this energy of union, self-love, self-union, union. So it is. Okay. Okay, guys. So I hope that helped, Susanne. Okay, next up is Louise. Hi, Louise. Alisia says, I hate my healing, but if at all, can you tell me where it? Oh, my dear Alisia, I didn't see anything present about that, or I don't remember if I said it. But I will continue to finish the healings, okay? And if I have a little bit of time, I will see a bit more, if I can see something. But probably if I didn't see it during your healing, I won't be able to see anything else right now. Okay, so Louise says, when you do my healing for me and twin, okay, whatever I pick up. Okay, so let's breathe in deeply, Louise. Okay. Okay. So I don't know where you are, Louise, right now. But I don't know, but it feels like it would be wonderful for you to like go to the beach, like take a vacation. I'm seeing this beautiful like beach with no one there, and it's very expansive. It's a feeling of rest, of replenishing. I feel this is important for you right now. If you're not getting enough of that, it would be good for you to do that, to rest, to recuperate, save up some energy. It's like this winter time, where we kind of save up energy for all the movement that will come when spring starts, when we start to wake up again. Okay, so let's just open up through Louise's field. Okay, opening up through the infinity symbol in the body. I feel like there's a lot of restoration in your energetic field. And there's this opportunity for you to expand, also to go higher. deeper into healing or higher into integrating parts of you. Okay, let me see where your twin is. Okay, your twin, I don't know why I'm seeing him like this, but I'm seeing that he has kind of like pressure, where he feels like he's pressured by time. Uh, like he would feel like his time is running out for doing a particular thing. So let's just go in and assist him in this, because it's a very different energy. You feel like very, very expanded, and he feels like very constricted, and like looking through the glass window, like looking through the glass instead of being there in the world, you know? So let's see if we can assist him. So we ask his higher self, angelic team of light, to bring in this nourishment, this beautiful emerald energy, and golden alchemy, divine intervention, to release him from this imprisonment, to release his soul from any traps of time, any constructs of time, from any restrictions, any mental restrictions, anything and all that is affecting your union, that is affecting him at the core level. Shoramboyakai, Sirahakai, Daranamaharanamahatorono. Okay, and immediately you start to come closer through the green. Okay, we're going to ask that your family trees are cleansed through this energy. Any family dynamics, anything, any belief systems, anything that has been putting this pressure, that has been locking you or him down in any way, any false beliefs, false light, remove this completely, and release also the old twin flame templates. So a lot of gray things releasing from the body, and bring in the new twin flame templates, bring in the new configurations. Okay, I'm starting this healing spiral at the core of your fields, to continue to release anything and all that is ready to be let go of, and to anchor in golden energy. Okay, now I'm seeing that your hands are coming together, like when you pray, but one hand is his and one hand is yours. So let's just put all our hands in prayer precision in the heart. Shelbai hiachorana hiatarama kiana kotiama haeana rarashotorana iamahaya naharana orana tarana tarana tarana. Okay, and this is just a blessing for all twin flames, for you, for your union and protection. Thank you, Louise. Okay, it's done, it is done, it is done. So it is. Okay. that help, Louise? Breathing in deeply. Okay, and the last healing for today, we have Nicole. Oh, Louise, that explains a lot. Yes, I was feeling very like a constrictive energy, but I hope this helps. Let me know how it goes. I feel like, you know, the more you stay in your knowing, in your that peaceful, expansive energy, you support him a lot. It's like his energy can emulate that as well. Okay, Nicole says, okay, healing for me and Anthony, healing any blocks to union or whatever. Pick up, okay. Oh, you're so sweet, Alisia. Okay, Nicole's healing for me and twin. Okay, yeah. Okay, perfect, Nicole. So let's do this. Okay, so Nicole, you're going to be the last healing of the day. I always do 10. If there's anyone else who donated after that, I will put you in the healing list for next live chat, okay? It's just because I'm also feeling like my energy is going a little bit down. You know, I'm still in my recovery. I laugh because I've been processing so much that I don't even know, you know, like what's going on anymore. But it's good. I'm good. I'm feeling good. But I know that I need to be a little bit more mindful of my energy. So, okay. That's perfect, Louise. It's beautiful. And you know, Louise, you can also try like perhaps 1 or 2 days not to send him anything and see what he sends you, like to feel, you know, that back and forth energy, to activate that movement. Okay. Okay, so let's go to Nicole. Okay, Nicole, if you can breathe in deeply. Okay. Okay, so we're opening up through the divine feminine. Okay. And right off the bat, what I'm seeing, Nicole, is there's this energy in your field. I don't know if I'm right, but it's this energy of kind of like, I want to be in union, but I don't want to get my hands dirty somehow. Like, you know, I don't want to. How can I say it? Yeah, like I don't want to get my, because I see you with this like white shirt, and you're like, I don't want to get everything dirty somehow. So there's a little bit of fear of going deeper into the union, you know, of going deeper into perhaps into a new stage of union, perhaps into a deeper relationship with your twin. So let me see where he is. Okay, so I feel like he's going through a lot of things. We're going to help him out a little bit with these I feel like these are kind of like abandonment issues, but it's like you're a bit scared of getting dirty, and it's like he's like super, super, super dirty. I mean, not dirty, in that sense, but it's like he's like full in. So there is this a little bit of this an unbalance in the emotional way. Um, and this can also mean that perhaps he's the kind of person that will go, go, go and put everything, on the line, and you're a little bit more careful. Okay, so let's just bring you both to a place where we don't have these extremes, okay? So I think this is what I'm guided to do. Okay, so let's just bring the energy of pink and the energy of blue from each side of your field to bring you into the energy of violet, neutralizing everything through the violet flame. Shirambaya Korana, neutralizing your fears, opening up the heart, and neutralizing his fears, and opening up the heart. We're going to reconnect your hearts to the heart of Mother Earth. Shirabaya Nakarya Nadaraya Karela. It's like to the beating heart. You can hear it boom, boom, boom. Hearing that beat of Mother Earth, breathing in life into your heart, breathing in nurturance, breathing in love, understanding. I'm feeling a lot of tears. Breathing in bring this motherly energy, this renewal to your heart, these renewed energies, renewed hope, renewed faith, renewed love, renewed ability to love deeply, profoundly, with all your heart, with all your soul, and to feel safe while doing so, to feel protected, to be safe, to be held in the light of the divine. So where before in the old paradigm we had these big falls and ups and downs, now it's like we are bringing ourselves to a place where we are held. And you are holding your heart, you're holding yourself safe. And he's holding his heart and he's holding himself safe. Okay, and we're going to bring in the rainbow bridge between your heart and his. Starting to feel the alchemy, the new tones, the new frequencies of love and light flowing between you. Bring in the butterfly effect, full transformation. The fears turn to love, faith, hope. And the heartbreak is taken away by Mother Earth. It's dissolved and it's replaced, replenished by faith, by love, abundance, wisdom, worth, self-worth, and recognizing the other as God. We're going to bring in also the energy, the golden energy of abundance for both of you. I feel like he's struggling a bit with abundance, with finding his place on earth. Let's bring in all the truths about his talents, his gifts. Bring in all the truths about the talents, gifts of the divine masculine, his ability to nurture himself, to provide for him and for others. to be a beacon of abundance, of light, of protective energy, to self-source, to attract the opportunities, the moments and time, everything that he needs in order to thrive, to live abundantly, effortlessly, divinely. Shirambaya ko Yamharinaya Taramaya Naya Naya Taranaya Naya Naya Naya. Okay, and for you, we're going to bring in more of the roots through the goddess into the earth, really feeling the soil, feeling the mud. They're saying it's like, don't be afraid to feel the earth, to dive in your feet deep into the earth, to discover all the treasures that are there, to discover the raw parts of you, to discover the power that lies in your shadow, to see your shadow, to see the dark feminine as a potential, as a power energy to transmute, to transform, also to expand into your sensual powers, tuning into the body, bringing in the golden alchemy into the body, and opening up, bringing in the rose petals, the rose into the heart, to the third eye, and asking the help of the sisterhood of the rose to help you anchor these divine feminine qualities, to really lift them, to explore the pleasure, to explore the joy, the love of being a woman, of being in a feminine body, in a safe way, in a protected way, bringing the seals of God, protection for you and your twin, more union, more connection. So it is. Okay, loves. I hope that helped, dear Nicole. And I hope that helped all. I feel like that part was a bit for everybody who's still here. You're welcome, dear. So please, all of you, drink a lot of water. We did move some energies, and they will continue to anchor in you. And, remember the exercise we did at the beginning, or you can listen to this again if you feel like you need more support in releasing things now that we're in this time of releasing. And I will post on the love ceremony very soon. I'm going to do the event again I think it's already on my website, but I have to make sure that it really works this time, because last time, I don't know why the link wasn't working. But I will let you know so that we can do that love ceremony together, and I would love to see you there. And we can also celebrate the new year, the energies that are coming in. And I'm wishing you all the best for these days. A lot of love. Please know that you're not alone, and we're all going through many things. But I will see you on the other side very soon. And we're going to, manifest so many things so rapidly starting next year. So be prepared, you guys. Buckle up. Oh, thank you so much, Susie. Thank you, Anthony. You're so welcome, guys. I have to leave now, but I will do the next live healing next Saturday. And oh, I love you too, Alisia. Yes, let's talk soon, okay? And I'm here for you guys. If you guys need me, let me know. And please take care. Have a wonderful time with your families and shine your light. Be who you are, guys. This is the time, okay? You're all beacons of light. So let's do this. I send you many kisses and many hugs. I'll see you next time, okay? Thank you all. Thank you all for being here. I'll see you next time. Bye-bye. Bye, Danny. You're welcome. Bye, Kay. Sending you a lot of love. Bye, all.